Hello, hello, and welcome back to the world of assassination, Freelancer. And we pick up where we left off in the last episode, and we are about to take on our second tier showdown leader. And this time round, we are off to Santa Fortuna, where we have 6 suspects, 1 courier, 1 supplier. We have a melee weapon kill, no witnesses, and destroy the surveillance recorder as our optional objectives, which we will be ignoring. And onto our prestige objectives: unsilenced pistol kill epic, silenced pistol kill epic, and neutralize a lookout. Again, we will be ignoring all of those in favor of a challenge. So our target today has a sweet tooth. They are also a foodie. They have a hat, earrings, necklace, and red hair. So, as with every syndicate leader in this campaign, we will be ignoring all of the objectives and prestige objectives in favor of one of the challenges. And today we will be attempting the Natural Selection Challenge, which entails eliminating your target with natural or crafted poison. So, we don't really need any for this, so we're just going to head straight off to Santa Fortuna, where we will find ourselves some natural poison.
Safe journey, 47. Welcome to Santa Fortuna, Colombia. This is the last stand. We now know the leader's location. However, you will need to do some recon to make sure you get the right target. As to why they are here, well, we know this. They are here for an exchange. As for the description, we know that they have red hair. They are wearing earrings. They are wearing a hat and wearing a necklace. We have further intel that informs us that the target has a tendency to enjoy food of any kind. And last but not least, they have a sweet tooth. I'm sorry we don't have more. You know what to do, 47.
So we have touched down in South America. Remember to not drink the water before boiling it. And it appears that the majority of our suspects are, as predicted, over in the villa or the mansion. So I'm going to make my way there, and I'm going to take my favourite route because it gets us a nice, quick and easy guard outfit. So this guard will be all on his onesies, and we can just render him unconscious. We're going to hide him before anyone comes along this way. I'm assuming that someone will at some point. There are a lot of random elements, and we can't guarantee that leaving a body somewhere will not get them discovered. So the reason, secondly, that I've come this way is that I happen to know there is a frog just on the bridge here. But before we get to that, we have our first suspect in view, and you do not appear to have red hair. It's quite hard to tell with that light, but I would say that is definitely brown. So we're going to discount you from our investigation, and we can now retrieve our lethal frog, which is just here at the start of the bridge. You have to be quick to get him though. So now we have our poison, we have our disguise, we are in the vicinity of the majority of our suspects. And suspect number 2 here has a necklace, has a hat, has red hair. Couldn't quite see if he has earrings, so we may have to follow him around a little bit just to see whether we can see if he's got earrings or if he gives away any of his tells. So we're just going to follow this guy very slowly up the stairs. It's unfortunate, but 47 just cannot take stairs as slowly as everybody else. So you have to stop at the bottom or about halfway up unless you want to bump into your intended victim. So we're just going to wait and follow this guy around for a little while and see who he speaks to, what he does, and where he goes. We still haven't actually figured out whether he's got earrings or not.
You're making us all feel safe.
He's coming back this way, so couldn't quite tell. The light wasn't great. Certainly can't tell from behind here. So it looks like it's quite difficult to tell when they're moving. He does appear to have earrings. So you, so far, are our prime suspect. So I'm just going to follow you around. I just want to make absolutely sure that this guy has earrings or not. He definitely had some black looking thing in his left ear. I don't know if the NPCs on the maps have Bluetooth devices or earbuds or anything such like that. It also appears that he seems to be off to a meeting or possibly somewhere else. So we'll come back to him in a little while. We still have a couple of suspects in this area. And when I say in this area, I do mean just past this area and in the coca fields. So if we can get there quick enough, we could eliminate possibly 3 more suspects and then return to our red-headed guy who is currently working his way through the ruins. So as I thought, there are 3 suspects here. That's half of our job all in one location. So let's have a quick look. Well, you're blonde for a start, so you are definitely not our target today. Can we just discount you? There we go. So that's another one down. We have 2 more people in this area. We have another redhead who's just gone behind a screen of some sort, so we can't really see him, although he is wandering off. So let's follow him for a brief while and see what he gets up to. We're going to have to be very careful in this area. Although we are not trespassing, we're not entirely welcome. There are quite a number of enforcers around this area. It looks like our suspect here is heading for the cave system, where we most certainly will be trespassing. So we're just going to let him wander off for the time being and turn our attention to the final suspect in this area. And they're making their way over to Franco's little hut. And we are just behind it now. So let's see, can we get a good look at you? Now we have a necklace, we have a hat, we have red hair, and he's got a sweet tooth. So 4 matches out of 7 so far. He has earrings, that makes 5 matches out of 7. So I think you might actually be our guy. So I'm just going to follow you around for a while like a bad smell, as long as you go and do something interesting, that is. So I'm going to follow you, don't mind me. I'm just walking in exactly the same direction, heading to all the same places that you are. I'm just a tourist, don't mind me. So he's going to head off over that way. There is an enforcer over there, and looks like he's about to have a meeting. So we're just going to have to wait right here for that meeting. And the meeting, I assume, matched up, although I didn't actually check. Never mind that anyway, because our suspect in the distance there has just given himself away with his second tail as a booty. So you are most definitely our guy, and you've eaten something from around about here. Unfortunately, there is an enforcer approaching, so we're just going to hide behind these sacks here until this young lady heads back off over to Franco's little hut. I don't know who's parked that forklift like that, but that is a very big no-no. You do not leave your forks in the air, especially with what looks like a ton of weight on the end of it. So, once the young lady has moved off, we can then approach the bowl of peanuts or whatever it is and add our lethal frog to them, and then all we have to do is await the return of our suspect or our prime target, and down he goes.
Congratulations, 47. The leader is eliminated, sending a clear message. Return to the safe house. Collect yourself. I'll be in touch.
So the added bonus of killing someone here is that we have a helicopter ready and waiting to take us home.
Well done, 47. This will make anyone think twice before turning to a life of crime.
So I'm gonna say that was a rather successful mission. We've got our target and we got another notch in our natural selection challenge. We'll ignore all of the objectives there as we did for the mission. So I don't expect us to do particularly well financially. We got 1,000, but that will do.
You more connected. Eliminate them all. You will be well rewarded. Prepare and let me know when you are ready.
So with our second tier syndicate leader taken down, we get a nice reward and we got ourselves a nice assault rifle. I believe I already have one of those, possibly the golden one or the silenced one. So we're just going to collect our reward for completing the mission, and the flash phone will do nicely. So we're going to leave the story there for now. Join us in the next episode when we begin Tier 3 of the PsyOps campaign. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.